Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm FlipArtz and we're back here on Fortnite taking a look at the Battle Pass challenges for week number 3 here of Season 5. All 7 challenges are going to be covered here in today's video. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to help you guys out. And of course, if you guys didn't know, maybe you guys are new here, we are going to be streaming all of the challenges here for week 3 when it is released during the downtime at 4 a.m. Eastern time. So when there is that downtime, it's going to take at least 30 minutes to an hour for everything to finish up. Hopefully, it's going to be able to be done sooner than later. And we are going to be streaming right at the downtime at 4 a.m. Eastern time tonight. So make sure you guys are there if you guys want to see everything go down live. We're going to be completing all the challenges within the first couple of hours to make sure we get it done right away. Hopefully I get to see you guys in the stream. We are going to be doing it over here on YouTube at youtube.com/FlipArtz, and as well as over at Twitch at twitch.tv/FlipArtzLive. But without further ado, guys, let's get into all 7 of the challenges that we need to complete here for the Battle Pass challenges of week number 3 here of Season 5. So coming in for our very first challenge here, this is going to be worth 5 Battlestar points towards your Battle Pass, and this one here is to deal damage to your opponents in a single match, and you need to deal 500 points worth of damage. Now, honestly, I don't think this one's going to be too difficult to do. If you guys manage to take out at least 2 or 3 people within your first match or so, you guys should be able to get this one done. Of course, again, you need to do 500 points worth of damage to your opponents in a single match, so it's not going to be one that you can do across the games, across the week. It has to be in that match. So as long as you guys can at least get 2 or 3 kills, that should be enough damage put into your opponent. Now, for our second challenge here, it's going to be worth 5 Battlestar points towards your Battle Pass as well. This one here is to use a launch pad. Now, I'm not too sure by the wording of this if it means to just use it, whether it was placed by yourself or by someone else, if it just means to use a launch pad, or if it means that you need to be the one who uses it, as in you actually placing one down. So I'm not exactly sure how this one's gonna go just based on wording, but if I had to assume, it just means to use it. If you see one, go for it. Even if it means you die, just get this one out of the way as soon as you guys can. And on to our third challenge here. This one's gonna be worth 10 Battlestar points towards your Battle Pass, basically 1 full tier right there. This one here is to follow the treasure map found in Flush Factory. Fortunately enough for you guys, we do now have the actual map. This is what it's going to look like here at the bottom left of the screen. As you guys can see, it looks like it's going to be at a top of some sort of mountaintop. It looks like there's a little bit of a bridge at the end of it, kind of off to the edge of the mountain. There's a little bit of a dirt road. It looks like there's a little house on the left of it and a house to the right, as well as a little bit of like some sort of shipping container, and then an X marks the spot of where it's going to be. And of course, if you guys really know your map here on Fortnite very well, you're going to be able to know very well that this is the mountaintop just on the northeast side, just outside of Fatal Fields. This is also one that you'd have to visit to from previous weeks, where in week number 2 you had to score a basket on different hoops, and actually this place here has a basketball net just behind the house. So as you guys can see in the gameplay here, all you have to do is land in this particular dirt road area. Just outside of it, there's a little bit of like a dirt patch there. Go to it and the battle star is going to pop up for you guys to go and grab. Now for the fourth challenge here, this one is going to be worth 5 Battlestar points, and this one is to search for chests in Fatal Fields. There's 7 of them that you need to do, and of course you don't need to do them all in one game, so don't worry about this one. But Fatal Fields actually has a lot of chests that you guys can go for, and there's a lot to go around. There's usually one in the kind of like rocky mine pit area. There's usually 1 or 2 chests that usually spawn in on the north side of Fatal Fields where the stable is. There's usually 1 on each end of the stable, as well as if you guys go outside the stable, you're going to be able to note that there's that little forest, as well as there's a ravine. If you guys hop over that, under that there's a little bit of a cave, a little bit of a divot, and you go in there. Usually there is a chest there as well. If you guys are on the barn side of Fatal Fields, at the red barn, the big barn, there's usually 1 chest that spawns in there, and the little barn behind it will usually have 1 chest in there as well. And while you guys are in that barnyard area, just behind that there's a small little forest. Sometimes there is 1 chest that spawns there as well. We also have those 2 metal silos that are just kind of standing there in between the barn and the grandma's house. I think that's what a lot of people like to call that location. There's those 2 metal silos, and usually one of them has a chest inside there, and inside grandma's house there's usually at least 2 to 3 chests that you guys might be able to find in there. And then the little forest that's just to the west side of the house as well, there is usually 1 chest that spawns in that location. Now for our 5th challenge here, it's going to be worth 5 Battlestar points, and this one here is to shoot a clay pigeon at different locations. Now there's 5 different ones that you guys need to go to. Apparently there are actually 6 on the map. I don't know if there's more, but I know of these actual 6 locations, so at least this should help you guys out depending on what kind of route you guys do. I am going to have a separate video here on the channel to go more in depth and give you guys exact locations of where they are, but to give you guys a general location and a sneak peek for that video, I can give you guys the actual locations here in this video. There's one near the mansion in the woods. There's one near a bridge that's between Lazy Links and Tomato Town. There's also one on the north side of Lonely Lodge, and at the bottom end of Paradise Palms, all the way at the bottom, you're going to be able to find one there as well. And for the 5th one, you can find this one at the south side of Shifty Shafts, or kind of if you keep going down there, there's that big wooden chair statue type of thing. You can go on the west end of that. You're going to be able to find a house there, and outside that house, you're going to be able to go and find the clay pigeons machine. And if you guys want to bonus one. There's also one at Loot Lake on the northeast side of it. But again, guys, I will have a more in-depth video here on the channel to help you guys out with all these different locations if you guys do choose to go and check that video out. Now, moving into our second last challenge here, this one's gonna be worth 10 Battlestar points towards your battle pass, basically one full tier right there. This one here is to eliminate opponents in Haunted Hills, and of course, like I normally say, usually when it has to do with some sort of challenge that has to do with eliminating opponents in a particular area, that location is going to be the new Tilted Towers for the first day or two. So good luck to everybody who goes there, because honestly, there's not that much loot that you guys can really share around there. So if you're the first one there, hopefully you're gonna be able to go and get some people out, because if you don't have one and you come in there late, you're probably not gonna live very long. And finally, to our last and final challenge here, this one here is gonna be worth 10 Battlestar points towards your battle pass, another full tier right there. This one here is to get explosive weapon eliminations. So your C4s, your sticky grenades, your regular grenades, your grenade launchers, and your RPGs, all of this will count towards your weapon eliminations. Of course, something to keep in mind, and I'm really not too sure about this because I'm hearing different stories from everyone. When you guys are playing in duos or in squads, and normally before you can actually eliminate them, you actually have to knock them out. And apparently the way this is going to work is that with said weapon, in this case isn't an explosive, you have to knock them out with that explosive, and then you can knock them out with a regular weapon. But some people are also saying you can knock them out with a regular weapon and then kill them with an explosive. I'm not exactly too sure how this is going to go, so I'm going to test it on the stream that we're going to be doing tonight. However, let me know how it really works down in the comments below, because I know other people say one thing and some other people say the other. I can't really give you guys a good answer of how to do this one, but I would just say, honestly, just go play solo and try to get them that way, and just, you know, use something that you're reliable with, like a grenade launcher or an RPG. But with that said, guys, that's going to be all 7 of the challenges here for week 3 covered here in today's video. Hopefully, I was able to help you guys out. Of course, before we end off the video, down in the comments below, let me know what level and tier are you guys at right now. I'm already at tier 100, so all of this won't really matter to me. But what's awesome about this is that when I actually go and complete these challenges, instead of me getting 5 battle stars or 10 battle stars, I'll actually be getting 500 XP or 1000 XP. So I'm really going to be able to get a lot of XP, grind out here, and get those stages leveled up for my Drift and my Ragnarok skin. But of course, again, let me know down in the comments below, what level are you guys, what tier are you guys at? I'd love to know. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, remember to drop a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already, turn on post notifications here on the channel by hitting the bell icon below, and follow me on Twitter to stay up to date on everything going on regarding my videos, my channel, my streams, and myself. And of course, guys, speaking about streams, I've mentioned it a good number of times here in today's video. We are going to be streaming tonight at 4 a.m. Eastern time during the downtime to look at all the updates and everything like that, talk about what we got to do, and then once downtime is over and everything is good to go, we are going to be playing Fortnite, and we are going to be completing all the challenges. So if you guys want to come into those streams and be there live while it's happening, make sure you guys come to the channel tonight at 4 a.m. Eastern time at youtube.com/FlipArtz, or you guys can go over to Twitch at twitch.tv/FlipArtzLive. Either one is going to be great. Hopefully I get to see you guys there tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Arts out.